So when you use the robot welder, you need to start the program on this screen, but 9 times out of 10 you've got gloves on, so you have to take them off and press the play button. It gets annoying after a while. So Chris got me a little stylus and I just put a magnet on it. Thank you very much. So got a bit of a mess in cables everywhere and air lines, gas lines and stuff, so I'm going to try and tidy it up. And there we go, much tidier and a better place to work. Freed up quite a bit of space.
With Jake's help, I've just added 2 new buttons to my stream deck. One for the Royal Mail, because we send a few things now in a letter because it's slightly cheaper, and one for Parcel to Go, who we use instead of parcel floors. Saving me time each time. Thanks very much.
None of my cables for my PC have any labels, so just going to fix that today. And there you go, labelled, so now I know exactly what each cable is. Okay, so for a while now we've been stickering screws literally on the desk right here. They just literally get labelled, so that's not great, we need to sort it out. So what I've done is made a sticker desk. So on here, the box of screws will go onto these 2 brackets. There's only one way it can go, so you can't put it any other way. The purple crate, again, 2 brackets. This is in here. Again, there's no other way that can go, so that's how it has to stay. Then we've got the reel for the screws. So you literally take this off, take that off, put the screw label on, straight in there. As soon as that's full, off, straight into the rack. So yeah, that's a good improvement. When Jake's back, obviously we'll get him to try and do some labels to label everything up nicely. But this should help and eliminate a lot of the struggle.
Like before, these standard black boxes and 2 tier boxes and 3 tier box labels doesn't need to be on there anymore because they're like all over there now, so I'm going to improve that. Right, now improved it, now put the labels for it all in the correct place, or I'll get that again. Thank you.
This is my improvement list, and one of them was to box in the internet wires, which I have done. So before, all these wires went all up the wall and it was just a mess, so now they can all be hidden nicely. And I plan to put the sticker machine here so I can hide the wires in there also.
Little improvement here. Now I do have this machine in my area. What happened to it, we bought it used, 2 years, something like this, and the machine just died. Phoned up some help, but they said, oh, power pack is done, so we cannot help you. Give it a try, cleaned it all up, turned out the oil was very old and it just gone very bad in there. Put the new oil in it, clean it all up, it's all working again. Very happy, thank you very much.
So in the Fremola packing area we use a lot of void fill. So what happens is when you take a box, you've got something fragile, so that goes on there, and then we used to pull paper off a roll and crimple it and put it around the product, but now we've got this foot pedal and that magically comes out the ceiling. Look at that, premium void fill for packaging. Here it is upstairs. Just made a wooden chute, some brackets. It goes directly down the hole into the box below. It's really fun. And also we made a standard guide how to change the paper at the back, and a paper stock there too.
Large scales have been empty as we filled up the area where they were, so I think it's the best to put them near the computer, as quite often Amazon needs weight apart from sizes of the box. I took out the scales on the floor and the beam, and also underneath the display I left a note where to stick it back on if someone does borrow it, as the cable is quite short and it only reaches so far. The buttons are worn out, so sometimes I don't remember which button is on or off, so I just stuck a little label on the top. I have cut myself linking the parcel cardboard wedges against the baler, and so I didn't have to go all the way there to hook it up, so I have had to move the brackets closer to the cardboard machine, as it is a good space filler. And if I run out of space, I have another bracket on the other side. The pre-packing fan has been just sat on the floor, getting kicked about. So now Darren has made a stand for the fan, so it's nice on a high level. Apart from needing nuts, bolts and other hardware for assembling products, sometimes I just need to pack them, and I have to go all the way down there and come back with a bag to put them in, as the only thing we have here is small Ziploc bags. So I have put an XL box with Jiffy bags in here to see if it's going to be much easier. Underneath the rack I also found, I think, overstock of bolts and a residue of labels. They have been moved upstairs now, so I'll take them upstairs into the stationery shelf. So the bolts are in the box, and also I have found a box of mixed wheels and found another tub of them. So I put the small ones in this box, the big ones are there, and I have left the label for people to know that we can use those wheels in-house.
Great job everyone, thank you very much.